We started looking for a builder for our home here about 9 years ago. And we interviewed 3 different builders at the time. We were looking for number one, cost, obviously, ability to deliver, and also the ability to match relationships and personality styles, if you will. So we chose Pine Glen over the others because they were able to show us how we could save money, to be honest. And they were just very open and honest about things we should or shouldn't do with the home when we were building. And we also fit quite well personality-wise. So that was also the biggest reason we chose them. As far as meeting the expectations, they tore the house down. They tore it down in June. And we were in the house living the following May. And so to me, that was a big testament on how well they work. And when we decided to finally finish the basement here, I didn't look anywhere else. I just went directly to Pine Glen because I'd already built a relationship with them. I knew how they worked. And some of the same tradespeople finished the basement that worked on the house, so they knew the house. And for me, that was very important. On this particular project, the project manager was Tyler. And we used the app, the Builder Trend app, which I absolutely loved because I was able to see day by day where we were at with the project. Any updates came through Builder Trend, any emails, all my financials are on there, all the invoices, every single selection was in there so I could go back and see and make sure that's what I had chosen when they were installing it. Tyler was very good at keeping me communicated. He would either text me or send me a note through Builder Trend. And Rosanna was great at keeping me updated on all of the selection process, where we were at, what needed to be picked more, sooner than other things. So she was very good at keeping me on track with that. This looks exactly like I envisioned it to look. And as far as all the choices, Rosanna helped me kind of make sure that even the knobs on the doors and the handles on the doors match the finishes on the appliances or whatever we were picking. She would suggest things like the tile on the fireplace. And it actually looks a lot better than I envisioned it to look. So I'm very happy. I think my biggest advice would be to trust the process and trust Pine Glen. They know what they're doing. As much as it was a little frustrating at the beginning that I had to pick every single little item before they would start. And I kept saying to them, why don't you just get started, And they'd say, no, when you pick it all out, then we can come up with the price. And in the end, that's the way to do it. I mean, you have to have patience at the beginning because it'll save time at the end. And you also know exactly the amount you're going to be paying. That didn't change for me from the first initial estimate to the final project. Unless there were changes that I asked for down the road, it was what they said it would cost. Yeah, I would be very surprised if you weren't happy with Pine Glen.